Hey guys, welcome back to Rumble TV. Tonight we're returning to the Gilles Villeneuve circuit in Canada, this time in the GT4s. Got a fairly good grid of drivers. Tonight's two races. The first race will be a short 10-lap sprint race. Second one is a 20-lap feature, including a pit stop for fuel. The boys are just about to complete their practice session, and just as we go live, SDK decides it's going to play anymore, which is typical these days. All right, have to work around this. There we go. Look at that. So there's a couple of minutes of practice left. As you can see, the conditions still quite foggy down on track. Down and see if we can find any of the drivers in amongst all the fog. Not too bad down at track level. The fog is due to be clearing before the racing actually gets underway, so hopefully we'll have some better conditions. Supposed to warm up throughout the event, so expect the track temperatures to rise throughout the two races. See if we can get hold of a indication on what the current. There we go. That's current track temperature is already up to 37 degrees, 98% humidity, partly cloudy. Keep an eye on that track temperature. That's quite high already. Ambient's only 22, but yeah, it's a lot higher than what the boys are used to dealing with. So might throw a bit of a cat amongst the pigeons. As they wind up in their practice, we'll just have a quick look. So see, Trent Lavis is currently set the fastest practice time, closely followed by Brenton Hobson. Big Polly's up there again, Osmoroz, and it's Lee Harrison currently in the pits, Wayne Losh, Cameron Edwards, Damien Seeger, Keith Logan and Dean Logsdale. Up 10 times in practice so far. Matt McMillan looks like he's currently leading the Group B boys, and it's Aaron Marsden currently the quickest in Group C. Wait for the last 30 seconds or 20 seconds of practice. We'll wind down and then we'll jump in and watch some of the boys on their qualifying laps. There are 3 laps of qualifying tonight, solo, 10 minutes or 3 laps. Set their quickest time. Off tracks, losing control of the car or hitting a wall will invalidate your lap. So not only do they need to be quick, they also need to be clean. How the boys go. Qualifying kicks off. It's waiting for actually get out on track. Trent Lavis getting out for his warm-up lap. A little bit foggy. That'll certainly have a bit of an effect on the guys in the race, especially race 1. Said that's just quick 10 lap sprint race. Got open racing tonight. Mid camera shots, it's going to be very hard to spot the cars. The fog clears. Board the Aston. See Trent just warming up the tyres. It's down towards the Wall of Champions to get his first lap underway. All right, we should start to see some times very shortly. Like Moz Moroz is both Moz and Henry Fenson are setting some good sector times out there already. It's Moz in the Porsche. Times to pop up. Boys are flashing up with no time, which means they've had off tracks or some sort of incident. Lap, which means it's not going to count. They've got 2 more laps to try and set a time. While Moz just heading through the hairpin. Start the run up. He sees set a purple sector for sector 2. Wall of Champions now. Should have some times up very, very shortly. Crosses the line now. There we go. Trent Levis, 43.1. That's just been eclipsed by Hobbo, who's done a 42.9. Boys are getting serious. Meanwhile, down in Group B, it's Darren Linus, Roy Rigg. Oh, we got another driver that's in the wrong group there. We'll see if we can fix that up. Sure why these all keep changing all the time. I think it's because some of these boys haven't raced with us the opening couple of rounds. So yeah, we've just moved Scotty Baker back into Group A. Meanwhile, Group C, it's Andrew Roberts over John Thorne. Andrew's back for his first run tonight after being away on holidays. Currently in front of John Thorne and Graham Ellis. Adam St. John. Good to see Ambo back tonight, having a run. Ambo's new league is off on Wednesday nights very soon. Running both GT4s and GT3s, so make sure get those details out a bit later on for anybody that's keen to have a run on Wednesday nights. Meanwhile, Trent Levis has set 2 purple sectors. Not quite as good in the third, and wasn't quite good. Oh no, sorry, he has now gone to the top. He's pipped Hobbo by about a tenth and a half. So see what Hobbo has got in response. Well, it looks like Jack Boyd is with us tonight. He's obviously got a better offer again. Sure, with the field of Group A boys that we've got out there, there'll be some great racing. Well, actually, in all the classes, expect to see some really close racing tonight. Drivers are all been classified and all very close in their respective groups, so should be some really good racing. We tick over towards the 6.5 minute mark of the 10 minutes. The boys should get their 3 laps in quite comfortably. So Loshi out on track. Where's Loshi? He's currently 6th. Scotty Baker currently down in 23rd. Scotty's been away, a bit rusty. Might need a few laps on the sim just to get the hang of it again. It looks like Trent's gone back to pit lane. He's comfortable with the time he's set. Hobbo. Time has managed to pip Trent at coveted pole. There's bonus points on offer for fastest lap and pole time in each of the driver groups, so sure the boys will be keen to grab those bonus points. Message from Big G, Graham. Out on track racing tonight, but takes the time to send us a message on the broadcast every week. Sure we keep tracks of where Big G is over the couple of races tonight. We'll even Templars just finished. Well, this is Campbell Hutton in Group C. Currently down in 32nd spot. Oh, he jumped up 3 spots with that lap. I think the boys are pretty much done. Let's see if we can get some results up. If we can get the grid for race 1. Waiting for iRacing to come through the results. Mitch McNaughton wishing all the boys the best of luck tonight. Mitch normally races with us, but over in WA. Looks like I'm down the back with you, Woody. Might be tied up with work or time constraints. Good to see he's jumped in and watching the broadcast tonight. Waiting on the.
That didn't come through at all, Woody. I didn't hear the word you said then.
Session to tick over. Here we go. Got it now. So just quickly see if we can grab a grid. Go back to top. So we can see it's Hobbo from Trent Lavis, Mosmoroz, Mick Polly, Henry Fenson, Cameron Edwards, Damien Seeger, Wayne Losh, Lee Harrison, Steve Templar, first of our Group B boys out of 10. Then it's Roy Rigg, another Group B in 11. And Keithy Logan out of 12. Dean Logsdale, Nathan Carpenter, Matt Tesserero, John Thorne, the first of our Group C boys in 16. Then it's Glenn Boyd, Ray Harrison, Dave Gogol, Cody Harrison, David Milne, Darren Linus, Graham Ellis, Phil Paradiso. Over the page, it's Scotty Baker, Andrew Roberts, Aaron Marsden, Nick Nancaro, Campbell Hutton, Mike Wood, Paul Pittham, one of our new boys tonight, Adam St. John, Ash Stacey, David Logsdale, and Matt McMillan down in 35th spot.
Apparently it's round 3, but anyway, whatever. Who cares, right?
Lights are on. They're off and running. Oh, like somebody in one of the Porsches got a great start further back. Meanwhile, through turns 1 and 2, it's still Hobbo and Trent side by side. Single file. It's looked like Trent's grabbed the lead at this stage. Like pretty clean start so far. We haven't been notified of any crashes, so that's great to see. Trent's small lead over Hobbo at this stage, with Mick Polly third, Mosmeroz in fourth. Damo's managed to get up to fifth, and it's Loshi, Cam Edwards, Lee Harrison, Henry Fenson, and Keithy Logan. So Group A. Meanwhile, we have got a crasher further back in the pack. This is Matt Tesserero. Let's see what happened to Matt. Oh, he's been hit behind. I think that might have been Andrew Roberts that's collected Matt there. Stewards can have a look at that one. Meanwhile, it's still Trent out in front. The different groups up there for you. Stephen Templar currently leading. Well, there's a bit of smoke in the background there. I'm not sure what that was. Stephen Templar is currently leading Group B as Trent sets the fastest opening lap. Over Nathan Carpenter, Roy Riggs up into third in Group B. Darren Linus and Dave Gogol. Group C, it's John Thorne, Bill Paradiso, Graham Ellis and Campbell Hutton. Mike Wood currently fifth in Group C, and we've got a couple of crashes just as I say that. Like this is Bill Paradiso. So that's Ray Harrison. Just lost it in front of Phil. Really have anywhere to go, so like both boys are still up and running, which is good to see. Well, it's all happening on lap 2. We've got another couple of crashes as somebody just belts the wall there. I can see what's happened here. So this is Paul Pittam, our new boy. Got a little bit. Oh! Looks like Ambo tangled with somebody up front, and poor old Paul's just become a innocent third party. Meanwhile, back at the front, still Adam over Hobbo. Keep in mind there is a there's bonus points for the fastest lap time as well, so we might just bring that up and just see who's got that currently. Looks like well, Hobbo's jumped to the lead now. But I wonder if Trent got a slowdown through the Wall of Champions. Oh, that didn't sound good. Who was that? Somebody collected the wall there. Oh, Trent's dropped right back. I'm not sure what's going on here. Trent's now down in 7th. What if Trent's got some damage? Like, this is that slowdown. The slowdown through the of that wall of champions is quite severe, so I just wonder whether Trent's actually copped a bit of a slowdown there. He's still in the race. He's just down to 7th at the moment, with Hobbo leading from Mick Polly. Got quite a decent gap now over Mick, about 2.5 seconds. Oz is right on Mick's tail. Actually, there's quite a train of cars here. See coming through is a group of about 4 cars with Trent just off the back of them. Jump on board with Damo. Got a bit of the man flu tonight, so not feeling the best. We might actually jump in with the boys over in their Discord, their admin Discord, and just see what's happening. Hey boys,
So
we're live.
Hello, world.
What happened to Trent? We missed it on the broadcast.
We're all guessing that he has a hardware issue.
Okay, I wondered whether it's a slowdown, but he's dropping even further back, so...
Yeah, I reckon it was a hardware. It looked like he had 2 sort of incidents, one at turn 2 and then one at around turn 3 or turn 4, so...
okay.
I reckon hardware, yep.
So, Moz,
Yeah.
I tried really hard to pass Polly if I was you.
But he's driving pretty well.
And Lee's quarters now, and you know what Lee's like. He's just going to force through one at a time.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Lee, that's what we think of.
Where is Lee? Let's go.
Yeah, there it is. He's taken over Loshi.
They're just compliments.
Yes.
So Mitch McNaughton is currently 1,500 k's away from his rig, but he'll be back next
that's
week.
No excuse.
Oh,
absolutely no excuse.
He's working on site, but I'm sure if he spoke nicely to his manager, he should be allowed to take his rig with him wherever he goes.
Absolutely. And his business should pay for the transport.
That's part of the Rumble mandate. Oh.
Yep. It's in the contract.
Just going to go back and have a look. It looks like Phil's having a bit of a dirty night. Are you with us, Phil?
Yeah. I picked up 4 from someone spinning in front of me and I had nowhere to go.
Yeah, that was Ray Harrison, yeah.
And then another one where I think Nankaro didn't give me enough room to go around a corner and contacted him. Now my steering's buggered.
All right, let's go back and see if we can find Stephen Templer, currently leading in the Group B at the moment. So, Stephen...
Oh no!
You hit him.
Yeah, I didn't think I would have.
Oh, hang on. We'll go back and have a quick look. So,
Yeah.
just...
Could have held the brake for a sec, Moz. I had to drive off the track to miss you, so now I've got a 1X, so...
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to hold the brake and wait everyone go past. That's not momentum. I thought it would be better just to keep moving. Yeah, I thought he was going out wide. So I thought I was going to have room.
Meanwhile...
My spotters. Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm just trying to work out who's gone where.
Oh, well, I've gone backwards, and my spotter's telling me I'm doing really well.
I gotta love iRacing.
Oh yeah.
So Hobbo's got an 8-second gap over the rest of the field. Damo's moved up to 3rd now.
Hell yeah, it's the Sudafed I'm on.
Okay, so we don't advocate
No, it's
drug driving unless you're on a sim. All right, now back to where I was before I was rudely interrupted, where Moz decided to throw a spanner. So, somewhere, there's Stephen Templar. So Stephen is currently got the fastest lap in Group B and leads by quite a margin over Nathan Carpenter, who is only about a second ahead of Roy Rigg, and they're the two boys are on track now. So that's and just behind them is Darren Linus. So the battle for the minors in Group B is still wide open as we're on lap 7 out of 10. And back in Group C, go back and see if we can find John Thorne. John's got about a 10-second gap over Graham Ellis. It's Big G. There's Big G. Currently holding down second. Good job in Group C. And in third, just behind him, is Campbell Hutton. So there's your top three in each of the groups. Meanwhile, back at the front, still Hobbo. He's got the fastest lap, and he's still maintaining that 8.5 second lead over Lee at the moment.
Yeah, I just can't wind Lee in. He's got that Aston Martin working really well out of the corners.
There's Lee. Still within.
I feel like under brakes. Yeah, I feel like get him under brakes, but yeah, see, the Porsche through that hairpin, it's in between gear 1 and gear 2, but predominantly gear 2, and it's just got no torque.
Got
That's me whinging, by the way.
you got
Unlike Damo, who's got plenty of talk.
Loshy. For those that don't know, both Loshy and Damo are struggling with the man flu, so we're supposed to feel sorry for them, but the reality is we're all just laughing.
What happened to Polly?
Mick Polly is currently, he got back up and running. He had to wait for a few people. He's currently down in 10th.
Somebody took him out.
I was just going to say, that's a bit funny you asking, isn't it?
Well, let the stewards review. Like seriously, I thought I don't know. I thought I had the room, but it looks like I didn't. It was very
Yeah, that's one of the jobs for the stewards. If it gets reported, then we'll take a look at it and deal with it appropriately.
Yeah, I won't watch you guys doing that one.
We are. We're, as always, Moz, we are open to bribes. So, by all means, just let us know.
The only thing I need to do is apologise to Polly afterwards, whether it was my fault or not.
And be very, very nice to the race stewards. Both of which got man flu. So
Yeah.
I don't like your chances. Just saying.
Nah. Grumpy as all hell, man.
Meanwhile, we're on lap 8, just coming through the Wall of Champions, so about to commence lap 9, and Hobbo's maintaining a 9.5 second gap stage. Be in cruise mode now, I would imagine. Making sure he doesn't pick up any incidents. Meanwhile, back in Group B, it's still Stephen Templar over Nathan Carpenter and Roy Rigg. And then it's Group C, it's John Thorne over Campbell Hutton now has moved into second. Graham Ellis still currently in third. Looks like there's a bit of a battle developing.
What happened there?
Slow down.
I reckon Lee got a slowdown would be my guess.
Oh.
Sorry, Greg, we're talking over here.
Yeah, we
you're
took
right,
over
you're
there,
right.
but
No,
I
you're fine.
almost collected Lee.
Was it
Yeah, I thought maybe
after the Wall of Champions?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to slow down.
Poor fella. I mean,
I was going to say
unlucky.
that almost sounded sincere.
Well, the thing is, with a slowdown out of the Wall of Champions, it can be up to about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's going to be costly. Got a fair way to come back.
Now I'm going to defend this. I have to.
Yes.
No pressure, but you are actually on the stream, so I would defend with my life.
Easy peasy.
We're gonna actually, let's ride on board with Moz, because I think Moz is under a bit of pressure from behind as well.
Yeah, Damo just tried to sell me the wall.
Yes.
Oh, he's got the run. He's got the run. Oh!
We gave each other room.
Oh, that was tight. It's invited. Is that
I've got
Henry?
a Mercedes alongside me, Moz.
Copy.
He's invited Henry into the party now.
Yeah, I was enjoying this when it was a three-way party.
Yeah, I knew you had to fight.
Meanwhile, Hobbo is on the final lap. Nearly 14 seconds. Lee has now dropped back to 5th, but not that. Oh, so no, sorry, that's Lee. Is that Lee that's joined the party as well now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear. All right, I'm going to wait and see what happens there. A heap
I
of
got the run
cars.
I wanted, man.
Nah, you just you did it, boy.
I slowed you down, did I? Is that what it was?
Yeah, had to back right off.
Well, Hobbo was heading down the back straight.
Ah, 12.
Use your brakes.
You stopped. That that's a giveaway, not a stop sign.
Meanwhile, Hobbo takes the win in race 1 in Group A. 14-second. So let's jump back and see who's going to. Looks like Damo's going to hold on to second. Oh, it's a mad dash for the line. Oh, it's a 3-way drag. Just got to wait for results. So it looks like Hobbo over Damo, over Moz, Lee, then Loshi, then Henry.
Well, almost just got disqualified.
Stephen Templer takes the win in Group B, and quickly jump back to John Thorne if we can. Cameras are trying to tell us no. So John gets the win in Group C over Campbell Hutton, Ash Stacey. Don't know what happened to Graham Ellis there. He's dropped right out of it. Sure, we'll have to see if we can follow. Graham's just put a message up on our broadcast feed. Follow me for more tips on how to throw a win away. At least he's got a sense of humour. That's good to see. Oh dear. The boys have got a quick 6-minute warm-up now before the feature race. We'll get some official results up in a minute. See how everyone fared. A little bit of carnage in that race.
There was, wasn't there?
Yeah, I caused all of it.
Nah.
So in Group A, it's up. Yep, it was Hobbo over Damo, Oz home in 3rd, then Lee, Loshi, Henry, Benson, Cameron Edwards, Mick Polly down in 8th, Keith Logan 9th, Glenn Boyd in 10th, Dean Logsdale 11th, Cody Harrison, Scotty Baker, and Trent Lavis a lap down. Looks like Trent's have a bit of few issues there. In Group B, Stephen Templar over Nathan Carpenter. Darren Linus home in third. Roy Rigg in fourth, followed by Ray Harrison, Dave Gogol, Matt McMillan, David Milne, and Matt Tesserero. And in our Group C was John Thorne over Campbell Hutton. Ash Stacey home in third. Mike Wood, Phil Paradiso, Nick Nancaro, Andrew Roberts, David Logsdale, Aaron Marsden, Graham Ellis, Adam St. John, and our new guy, Paul Pittham, home in 12th in Group C. All right, there's about 5 minutes of the warm-up left, so we shall return very, very shortly. Hi guys, welcome back. The boys are just grinning up for race 2. Apologies for getting back a bit late. Checking out a few things from that previous race. All right, so we've inverted the grid for race 2. Top 6 are actually inverted, so should see so we've got Loshi. We'll just bring up the timing tower. That's easy. We're not going to have time to run through the grid. So we can see it's Henry off of pole with Loshi out of 2, Lee Harrison out of 3, Moz out of 4, Damo out of 5, and Hobo out of 6 as the lights come on. Get underway. Off and racing. Henry should have the inside run the first turn. Loshi then takes advantage of turn 2 and through that turn really well and currently leads. Looks like Moz has made his way up into second already. So far it's been a fairly clean start. Oh no, we've got some oh, this is a big one. So it looks like, let's go back and have a look. Looks like a Hobo. What's happened to Hobo? Oh, he's lost it on his own. He caught the curb and he's cold tires has caught him out. So it's awkward as he sits in the middle of the track and has to wait for the entire field. Oh, and there's there's a few guys. You of the Group C boys have got that horribly wrong. Wow. Yeah, he's got out of it unscathed, but a few of the boys that slow down for yellow have paid the ultimate price there. Well, back at the front, Oz has jumped to the lead, got Loshi on the outside as they head into turn 1. Henry's been hung out to dry a little bit. Looks like Lee's going to try and take advantage of Henry running wide out of turn 2, but Henry's managed to close that door down. Still holds on to 3rd. Damo back in 5th. Now that the dust has settled on that unlucky incident, and get a look at who's leading. Steve Temple has jumped out straight off the blocks. He's leading Group B at the moment over Darren Linus and Nathan Carpenter. John Thorne is leading in Group C over Ash Stacey and Aaron Marsden. Got all sorts going on at the moment. This is quite a hectic start to the race 2. Got a couple of crashes further back. Go back. This is Campbell Hutton. Old tyres, I'm assuming. Doesn't look like... Oh, no, hang on. Whoa! Who was that? I think that might have been Ash Stacey there that... wow. Came from a long way back. Sure that move was ever going to end any other way. Bit of radio chat going on there. Always getting to know each other. Very social basis. That's good to hear. Oh, Big Nancaro is... Oh, he's looped it on his own. A famous Vettel corner. Bit of damage the front end of the Merc there, but look, he's going to continue on. Meanwhile, jump back in Discord with the admin boys who we've had muted for the first part of this race while everybody settles down, and so we'll bring them back into the broadcast now. All right, boys, we're live again.
Hello. I think Lee just had a bit of a slowdown again, Greg.
Another one.
I think so.
Yeah, I just noticed them there on the track, just running along the side. It's you don't get many slowdowns on this track, but the ones you do get are quite severe. Oh, that would have been through the other chicane, the chicane around the back.
Correct.
That one is another big one. Yes, so yes, that's going to. Oh, looks like Scotty Baker's had an off. Where's Scotty? Oh.
Who's got the fastest lap, Greg?
Hang on a minute. We're just looking at Scotty. Tap one of the Group B boys. Fastest lap.
Not anymore.
Ah, God damn it! Don't worry, it's too late. It was me.
I'm just looking. I don't believe it was.
All right, my line light is gone.
Can we make Sudafed illegal?
Where is? Trying to find. So Hobbo's. So the fastest lap is actually Trent Lavis at the moment, boys. Just in case there was any conjecture.
You got to slow down, Loshi.
No, I just had a big sideways moment.
This is quite hectic. So, just remembering too, tonight the boys are going to need to do pit stops. So we might just bring up. Is there's so Glenn is with us. Getting a move done on Cam Edwards as we went back. So Glenn's currently down in 6th, taking that spot over from Cam Edwards. Dean Logsdale just behind him in 8th. Lee Harrison has dropped a long way back.
Lucky we got fast repairs. I don't think my car's going too well.
And just like all good drivers,
Yeah, 2-second lead, no worries, mate.
here comes the excuses. Meanwhile,
Well, it's shaking down the straights.
that's the Sudafed.
Yeah, I was going to say the same. I thought that was the Sudafed.
What did Davo says? It's an interior problem.
It's an interior problem, yeah.
This is Darren Linus, who currently has actually jumped to the lead in Group B and has quite a significant lead over Nath. Nathan was involved in that tap from Scotty Baker that may have resulted in a bit of car damage, but I'm not sure where. Stephen. So Stephen Templar has pitted. Now we're.
Smart boy.
Steve has pitted on lap 4, so that will be interesting to see. Where is Steve in the field at the moment? Hopefully not being.
Hold on to your hat here, Lotchie.
Steve's got a fairly clear track. Campbell Hutton behind him. This may be a masterstroke.
Well, you know what, Lotchie? I'm going to pay you for that. That's probably exactly what I would have done. Right on, mate.
Lotchie has pitted.
Was,
but
I was going to have a crash with Fenston probably. So it was an idea.
But so has Lee Harrison.
Benson had a slowdown.
This will be huge because Lee and Loshy have now pitted. together, which is going to separate them from the rest of the boys, but may actually
The men, separate them
work.
from the men, you mean?
No, the boys. The men have pitted. The boys are still out there running.
Do you hear that, Moz?
It's a fact.
You got to remember, Damo, Moz is already on the book.
Yeah.
He's already facing
Exactly.
the stewards.
Go have a look at that replay, Greg. I just took Marsden out of the pits.
Everything's going crazy again.
It's not a full moon, is it?
I don't know.
It can't be. I'm in second.
It's
Yeah, I had contact on pit exit with Marsden, and
oh yeah.
I don't know if it was my fault or his fault, to be honest.
No, I think he. I think this is one of the things where, we try to help as many people as we can, but it's always fraught with danger when we do these sort of things. And I made the call tonight to put on some driving aids. At the request of, actually, it was at the request of Aaron a few weeks ago. And I believe that can also lead to people relying on their driving on the driving line and not being spatially aware of what's going on around them. And I think that's potentially what's caused the issue in race 1 and again in race 2. So we'll have a look at it. But maybe the driving line is not something that is a good idea during the actual races.
That's a fair point, I think.
Well, it's one of those pit exits that
Yeah,
you can only drive onto the racetrack.
yeah.
So
No.
you're not going to park it. So the person there, but as I said, it could 100% have been me too. So
No, it's a side-by-side incident, and as I said, I think it's just one of those things where, if a driver is potentially looking at a driving line and wanting to stay on that line, and there's another car that's come out of the pits and is now alongside them, then obviously 2 into 1 isn't going to go. So, but we will have a look at it in more detail. But just at first glance, I can't see why Aaron would have moved over. I mean, you haven't altered the line out of the pits, so I think it might be just a little bit of a spatial awareness type thing. Certainly can't go off the track to to let another car have the space that you're already occupied, especially if they're alongside you. It's a little bit difficult. Meanwhile, where's Hobbo in the field? Hobbo's down in 21st. He's not going to be a happy chappy, but as we saw earlier, it was all down to cold tyres and a little bit too much curb. Hobbo will be kicking himself. Well, we've got a few more boys have pitted. Hobbo obviously pitted on lap 1. So he has done his pit stop. Cody Harrison also pitted on lap 1. I would imagine that would be for damage. So the first of our runners that have pitted is currently Wayne Losh, who is down in 14th, but under 30 seconds away from the leader, who is still Oz at this stage. Oz has opened up nearly a 4-second gap back to Damo.
He's just showing off. That's all he's doing.
Henry is third. Henry's got Michael Polly close company, who in turn has got Glenn Boyd. Glenn's having a lot better race 2 than race 1, that's for sure. Obviously none of these boys have pitted yet. While back in Group B, it looks like it's still Darren Linus. So Darren just crossing the line to start his lap 9. Oh, that's Nath Carpenter. So about a length of a straight difference over the two boys at the moment. Although Nathan put in a far quicker lap time that time round than Darren. So he is closing the gap. And we head back to Group C, and it's John Thorne, currently 13th overall. Over Campbell Hutton. Bill Paradiso is currently 3rd in Group C.
But he hasn't pitched yet.
I was just about to say, Ash Stacey, who is 4th, has pitted. As too has Mick Nancaro, Graham Ellis, Adam St. John, and Andrew Roberts. Looking at their pit stops, that may have also been for a bit of damage. So it looks like the Group C boys have sharpened up the elbows and got them out tonight. Back up at the front. Was still with about a 4-second lead over Damo. Still no signs of hitting. I think the boys, from my calculations, should have around about 12, 13 laps worth of fuel. So I would expect to see people hitting those that are going to run the tank down somewhere between lap 12 and lap 14. Guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm going to run with lap 14. I think you're about right there.
How
much fuel did you take, Loshy?
I just used the because I'd done no calculations, dude. So I just used the
auto refuel
thing with 0.2 of a spare. I think it was about 14 litres.
Copy that.
Actually, what we could do, because we've got both Lee and Loshy have completed their pit stops, let's have a quick look at their pit times. Wow. So Loshy pitted for 11.6 seconds.
Lee just got another slowdown.
And Lee was only in the pits for 5.3.
How many laps you got left?
Yeah, halfway.
5.
Well,
5
my
laps.
car says I got 11 laps worth of fuel, so I've run over a bit, but I reckon he's gone under a bit.
I think he might have. Yeah, because his pit lane time was nearly, what's that, 30? It was about 6.5 seconds quicker. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know whether Lee's actually got enough fuel. Yeah. Head back and have a look at Henry, currently in 3rd. It's opened up a little bit of a gap now over... got nearly a 2-second gap back to Mick Polly and Glenn Boyd, currently in 5th. Trent Lavis has had a great drive. He's now moved all the way up to... He's jumped 23 spots to currently be in 6th. He hasn't pitted as yet, but that's a great drive. Get that far back up the field. And while,
I feel like Henry's winding me in.
About 6 seconds behind you though, Damo, so...
He's 1.8 seconds behind him.
Okay. I've got the overall distance. Apologies for that. Oh, Trent just taps the wall there. May have got away with no contact. Closing in fairly rapidly onto the back of Glenn Boyd, just ahead of him. Under 6 seconds now, that gap. back up the front. Still Moz. Relatively quiet through this part of the race.
Yeah, I'm just trying to save a bit of fuel and drive smoothly, because just to make sure I don't take too much fuel, because I don't want that lead to go away.
Boys down in Group B are all pitting now, so Nath Carpenter has taken over the lead in Group B. Looks like Darren Linus has pitted, 35 seconds for his pit stop, 34.2 for Rory Rigg, 39 for Matt Tesserero, 44 for Matt McMillan, but that would all be, I think, dependent on when they pitted and how much bring up there when they actually pitted. So it's like there's a fair bit of gambling going on all round with some of these pit times.
I've pitted. Henry was getting into my slipstream, so I want him out of it.
Damo's pitted, a strategy call. See where this Damo back out into the field. As a few more boys have now pitted. Damo's just come back out on the, just coming back out onto the track now. His pit time was 40.4. Meanwhile, Cody Harrison pitted, took 36 seconds. Damo's now come out behind Nath Carpenter, who's leading Group B, but yet to pit. Really,
Have you boys got traffic?
I do, but Nathan's not too bad. He's pretty quick, so I'm happy.
yeah, Damo's just sitting in behind Nathan. Oh no, no! Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. As we take a look, what's happened here? Oh no, no, no! Oh dear, that's well and truly put paid to Bobo's race tonight. Unlucky.
Oh, has he done again, is he?
Yeah, David Logsdale went right, then went left, and that's all she wrote.
Well, Hobbo's night. That's I guess we all have them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was some of the Group C boys are really struggling to just hold their line. That's I think that's what's frustrating a lot of people with it. I mean, if the Group C boys, watch the broadcast back and see some of this, my strongest advice is to just hold your line.
Oh no, I got taken out.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm still going. I don't know what happened. I have no idea.
Did you pit,
It could have
Moz?
been me.
Have you pitted?
Yeah, I came out of the pits, and I came out with a bunch of traffic side by side with Fenson too. So it's probably worth a look, because Fenson and I came out side by side.
Trying to find it.
And I felt like I was sandwiched. I didn't have anywhere to go. I don't know what happened. I think it was with.
Go back and have a look. So
Longstyle.
this is Moz and Henry leaving the pits together, and oh, that's Henry. That's Henry. So Henry's tried to move across the track, and he's caught the back corner of I'm going to go back and jump into the... I can have a look at that again.
I think.
Yeah, he's given up the position.
So,
He's given up the position, yeah.
so we've got a car that's... Yeah, that's... It's just a bit of a...
I got front and since I got an engineer on board, Greg, what's the damage look like on the front and back?
hang on, we'll have a look in a minute. I'm just going back to have a look from Henry's perspective. See what might have happened. Yeah, okay, yeah. It looks like Henry's gone right to try and give you a bit of space, Moz.
Yep.
Noticing that there's a car virtually off the track, but yeah, I don't think there's. You got no damage.
He does have a rear wing.
I'm just about to have a look at that. You got no damage apart from the fact that you got a couple of brackets there. Other bolts are still in, if that helps.
Oh, cool. Does that mean I'm faster than the straight?
I reckon it might mean that it's going to be really difficult.
Yeah, RS6 told me I got front and back leg damage.
I'm going to have a look at the front. Well, on it doesn't look too bad, but meanwhile, let's jump back with back to the race, and just Cam Edwards has now taken the lead over Dean Logsdale. Neither one of the boys are pitted. Trent Laves currently in the pits. This has really thrown a bit of a spanner in the works. Nathan Carpenter is now pitted.
Trent just got out in front of me. Bloody good pit.
30 is Nathan Car, yeah, 45 seconds. Darren Linus, 35 seconds. Some of these boys are going to find it difficult with fuel. Henry was a 33.2.
Much slower than mine.
Yours was a 38.8, Moz.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that these guys have actually taken on enough fuel, but it is lap 16, so...
What was Trent's time?
Trent's pit time was 34.5.
Wow.
He was 5 seconds quicker the pits than what you were, Damo.
Sweet.
Meanwhile, still Cam Edwards. We're on lap 16. These guys haven't had to pit for fuel. A lot of fuel saving going on.
Yeah, I've got damage 100% because I got a better run than Laves out of that corner.
And they're still not pitting. Surely they can't go the distance. Or did they pit? It's not showing that they've pitted though.
He's giving me the beans. Oh, he's got another slowdown. No way. What is he doing?
What's that?
Harrison. Oh my God. I can imagine him on his stream right now. He'd be bleeding. Oh, Moz is in the wall.
Cars are scratched everywhere. They won't notice. I didn't do that. That was already there.
Looks like Dave Milne's joined us on the broadcast. Obviously, Dave's recovering from a dislocated finger, and
He gave it a red hot go. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a crack, but he said it wasn't his night. So
I see what you did there. He had a crack in his finger.
He had a crack in his finger.
I can't even catch a crashed Porsche.
I can't believe the two front boys haven't had to pit for fuel. Something's not right. Trent and Henry side by side.
It's good for me. I need a bit of slipstream with my.
Your Porsche looks a bit odd. Coming down to the wall of champions. Henry's got the inside. Trent's on the outside. Oh, side by side through the... Oh, Henry's off the wall.
I had to back out of that. And Damo's sandwiched.
It's certainly on. Meanwhile, the front two boys still haven't pitted. There's no way you could do 20 laps on what the starting fuel was there?
I don't know.
I think Lee just had another slowdown.
Let's start calling Leroy Slowdown.
I'm going to say Lee and slowdowns tonight seems to be a match made in heaven.
I'll tell you what, Miles, those first two corners we just did were bloody pretty phenomenal, man.
What were they?
Oh, yeah.
There was all of us were side by side, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have made a bit. We could have done better on the World Champions. I should have. You just can't turn the car out.
Meanwhile,
you can't turn to get out of their way.
Yeah.
And you had a great run. You had boxed in.
but we're still waiting to see whether these front two boys are going to pit, or have they just been fuel saving the whole time?
No, they could never do it. There's no way.
Well, they're coming down, and now they're pitting. Cam Edwards and Dean Logsdale into the pits. That puts Trent Lavis back at the front. Wow.
Oh my God, Moz, did we make that?
Yeah, I gave you room.
And third time seems to be a charm. It looks like Hobbo has had another. Where's this one to this time? Down at the hairpin. Oh, he's outbraked himself. Oh, when you're having a bad night, everything just seems to go wrong. So, back at the front, it's Trent Lavis on lap 19 over Henry Fenson, Damo, third. And it's Moz, Michael Polly, Glenn Boyd, Loshy, Lee Harrison, the slowdown king, Dean Logsdale, Cam Edwards. In Group B, go back and find out Group B leaders. Darren Linus currently 14th overall. From Roy Rigg. Nathan Carpenter is third. He's got Matt Tesserero just behind him. So that'll be... and Ray Harrison also joining in on that little battle. Then in Group C, it looks like John Thorne got a bit of a gap over Ash Stacey. And Graham Ellis is currently in third. That looks like Scotty Baker giving Big G a bit of a
thank God.
Hurry up. Oh, we're on lap 20.
Yeah, I'm going backwards so quickly because of my lack of top speed.
Oh, looks like Trent's going to actually manage to hold on
I believe
here.
they're going to make it, because I'm barely going to make it.
Well,
Not that I'm good at refueling.
well, yeah.
You can comment, that's fine.
No, I'm amazed at all these different times and how people have approached this this last race. Well, stick with Trent, currently our leader in Group A. At a 1.5 second gap back to Henry, with Namo back in third. See the boys there in shot. Back to Mick Polly, Moz, Glenn Boyd, Loshy currently in 7th. Looks like Slowdown Leroy has settled for 8th at this stage. Trent just through the hairpin for the final time. He's got a Zambo in front of him. It's got a fair bit of damage on the old Aston. Kissing a few walls this race, I think. But it's been a fantastic drive. He's 28 spots he's jumped up. Oh, and he gives Ambo a little bit of a love tap just for that extra. Just for that extra couple of incident points as he crosses the line and takes the win from Henry Fenson. Damo will grab 3rd. Good job.
Yes. I spat over the line.
Oh, this is Nath Carpenter. 3rd in Group B. Darren Linus has just crossed the line now. Take the win in Group B from Rory Rigg over Nathan Carpenter. And back in Group C, waiting on John Thorne. Coming through the Wall of Champions now. Bring that home for a comfortable win over Ash Stacey. Graham Ellis is coming down the back straight towards the Wall of Champions now. He should grab 3rd in Group C. Crosses the line now, and that's 3rd in Group C. All right, we'll wait for some official results through from iRacing, and we'll put them up as soon as they become available.
Group A, and then the leaders from B and C. Head on over to the broadcast. Cheers, boys.
I'll head over there, Grit.
Yeah, I'll head over there now.
Copy.
I'll see you over there.
RG.
All right, well, got a couple of the boys waiting in the green room. Amo's just bringing them in. Who we got with us? Trent. It was interesting night's racing for you, Trent.
Yeah, up and downs.
What happened in race 1? Did you have some technical issues or?
No, I got a slowdown, and I tried to get out of everyone's road and clear it, but I ended up getting. I think Polly was pretty close behind me, and I think he was trying to sort of go to the left to make a move, and I was trying to move out of the way, so we both yinged at the same time instead of yin and yang, and he collected the back of me and got a disco as well as the 40-second stop and hold. So I got bopped, but I was actually going to come back a little bit there to where it was a 23rd or 24th.
Yes.
But then one of the back markers decided to put me into the fence and destroy my car, so I didn't finish the first race.
Yeah, we went back and had a look at that, and look, we'll have a look in more detail, but I believe, as I said on the broadcast, I made the call this week to put the driving line on for a few boys, and I honestly believe that that may have been where that mishap came from, because what I have noticed with the guys that request the driving line, they tend to want to stay on it. We had another issue with one of the boys leaving the pits where another car has come across the track because that's where the driving line is.
Yeah, fair enough. I think there's a bit more to that one than
we will have
we'll have a look, but have a squeeze of it. It's all good. We'll move forward anyway, and let's go back to the second race. That was really good fun.
I mean,
really good fun.
28 spots. That's pretty much a record. come from that far back and grab the win. So
I don't know if
certainly,
you see any replays of that lap one, but oh my goodness, I've probably died nearly 8 times on lap one, trying to avoid. There's a couple of guys that spun, and I just jammed on the brakes and managed to miss them without any contact. It was really, really, really lucky more than anything.
yeah, we were sort of Hobbo had a bit of a shocking race too. I think he had 3 different spins. So yeah, he's. It's a tricky track to try and avoid, especially if somebody has an off. It's not one of the widest tracks, and there's not a lot of runoff. So,
No.
but yeah, that was some sort of drive in race 2. And when we were looking at the pit times for everybody, we were sort of trying to work out everybody's strategy because some of the pit times varied quite a bit.
Yeah, I'll probably chat to you offline about that one, but I think there might have been a slightly different percentage of fuel for some of the cars. Possibly that could have been the cause of that one.
Yeah, again, if that's the case, so when I set these fuels, I use a percentage for each car, and I think the one we used tonight was like, for example, 30%. But having said all of that, it is probably a little bit difficult at the moment with iRacing because I think, as Hobbo alluded to last week, the GT4s are very close to having the rain, the tempest weather. So what iRacing are doing in the background at the moment probably makes some of these figures a little bit out of whack, I suppose. But I mean, what I do is I take the full tank. Every car's full tank, and 30% of that is what we use tonight, for example. And all the tanks are different size in the cars. So hopefully, but look, I mean that's what I do during the week. I'll go back and check all of that and see that nothing's changed.
Mine and Hobbo's were identical, our stops. So not sure if I might be telling porkies there.
Yeah, as I said, we sort of use that as our guide. So hopefully nothing too much has changed. In the meantime, Henry's joined us. Managed to grab a second there, Henry, in race 2.
Yeah, it was going well. I probably should have been Moz and I up at the front, but got a bit hectic at pit exit there, and sadly it hurt Moz's race pretty bad. I'm really sucks about. I'm really sorry for.
Oh, we just laughed because you stole his wing. That was all.
That poor guy can never win. Doesn't matter what he does.
He took the.
I couldn't either. Once I was out in clean air, I think I had front end damage. It just wasn't any good in a straight line after that.
Yeah, you took we sort of jumped on board with Moz's Porsche, and it was the only Porsche out there with no rear wing. So yeah, that was just unfortunate. But that pit exit can be a bit hectic at times. So it's just unlucky. And winner of Group B, Darren Linus. How did you find it tonight, Darren? As hectic as everyone else?
The starts were something else. They were quite impressive. I managed to get away quite cleanly, which was good, both races. So gained a few spots straight there, and yeah, just kept it clean the whole race, and this is where I ended up.
You know, you had a couple of really good races, some good points there, and John Thorne, winner of in Group C.
Yeah, really happy about that one, Greg. It's all sort of smooth sailing until about lap 8 when Ash Stacey came out on top of me at a pit lane, which surprised me because I did go a little bit longer than what I was planning. But yeah, stuck behind him for the 8 laps and just waited for an opportunity, and then kind of cool to run away with the chocolates tonight.
Yeah, you had a good result in race 1 as well, so another good haul of points tonight.
Yeah, race 1 was quite hard because I was in the mix of a couple of A's and a couple of B's, and I got a massive slowdown on the last corner, which caused me a bit of grief, 3 seconds. So I just had to throw it away and stick to my own. So, but no, it was good to be up the pointy end, I would say.
All right. Well, while we've got you John, anyone you want to thank? Any sponsors or?
Yeah. Yeah, no, look, I'd like to thank the guys at Southern Cross Racing. Great bunch of blokes. Officially got to meet them for the first time at the Grand Prix this year, and have a cheeky beer. But yeah, the Southern Cross Penrod or Porsches, yeah, loving it. Thanks, Greg, and the admin team.
No worries. And Darren?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you, the rest of the admins, all the sponsors that make this happen every single week for us. It's been great. Yeah, more wins. Let's go.
And Henry?
Yeah, thanks Stockman's BBD, and yeah, thanks to you guys, all the series sponsors. It's really fun, getting good. So hopefully another good race next week.
No worries. And finally, Trent?
Yourselves for setting up everything. It's been a good series so far, and hopefully I can make it to the next couple of races. Got a bit of stuff going on in the real world, but I'd like to thank the Aussie Races, Bailey Ladders boys, and Lebsy Racing, and all the other guys on track tonight. It was good fun.
No worries. And you got anything to close out with, Damo?
Oh, look, it was a pretty good night of racing tonight, I think, considering it's a pretty tight track, and I think we had, 35 or 36 people out there on track. So overall, was not a bad night. I am shocked that Labes got up into P1. That was a massive drive, man. Well done. Moz had no wing, and I still couldn't catch him, but I ended up passing him in a straight line, which is where I'm good at. I'm good at a straight line, and then you come out of the pits at front, and I was like, "What's going on here?" So well done.
Yeah, thanks, Legend. That was good fun.
Yeah.
I can see Moz was struggling to get power down out of that middle section and managed to get up him, so that was pretty cool. But he was driving really well considering he had no wing on it. Would have been pretty sketchy on the Porsche.
It was. He likes a car that goes sideways, you see, so it probably suited him more.
Oh yeah, while we're at it too, Damo, congratulations on your podium. I forgot that you grabbed a couple tonight, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to? Okay, yeah, we can talk about that if you want. No, I did. I think I got a second and a third. Yeah, which is probably my best for a few seasons now. So yeah.
Yeah, I sort of tended to overlook that a little bit because I was busy chatting to you boys on the broadcast. So, but anyone you want to thank, Damo?
Yeah, well, you know what, mate. We'll thank you, Greg, for putting in a lot of the hard yards during the week, mate. So a lot of that goes not seen by most of us. Us, the admin team here, Lushy, Moz, myself, and we see how much you put in, man. So it's a fair bit. So well done, and great broadcast. No matter what you say, it's bloody good, mate. So keep it up.
Thanks. And Moz has joined us. So Moz, you want to have any final words?
Nah, I just wanted to say thanks to Henry for stealing my rear wing. Made the last few laps really interesting. Can I have it back, please, for the next round?
I don't know. It's the only way I can beat you. I might keep it.
Hey, I need it for my man cave. You can send it to me if you want, mate.
That's good.
All right. Well, while these guys discuss rear wings, we might close out tonight, and hopefully everyone will join us again for round 4 next week. I think. Don't hold me to this. I only run the league. I think we're actually at Misano next week, so. It's going to be a new track for a lot of people. And as I said earlier in the broadcast, if anybody's looking to jump in and get some practice midweek, make sure you check out Full Bore Racing Facebook page. Adam St. John, one of the boys that runs with us and does a lot of the artwork for me, is setting up a league on Wednesday nights. It'll be at the track that we're going to race next Monday, obviously. And Ambo, as we affectionately call him, is setting up to run both a GT4 and a GT3 cars on the same night. So there's no excuse for not getting midweek practice in. So hopefully we'll see you all there next Wednesday night. Until then, stay safe. Sorry?
At Agave. Next Wednesday night at Agave?
Agave. Oh, is it? Oh, round 4. Sorry, apologies. Thank you. See, Ambo's on the ball. He's he's sending me messages on the broadcast. So yes, we're at Agave, and that means that we are actually going to run a couple of enduros. So that will be some very exciting stuff because I'm going to check the fuel this week, and it might actually be that the boys have to do more than one pit stop. We might throw a set of tyres in there as well. But more on that during the week. Until then, as I said, stay safe, and hopefully we'll catch you all again next Sunday night for our GT3 Rumble, which will be live here again on Rumble TV. Until then, catch you later.